This team is like unbelievable. Let's talk about Jason Tatum.
Unbelievable, man.
Rookie of the MVP.
Oh,
They're
this
looking
just
special.
in. We have broken the 3,000 mark. We are up over. We're at $3,325.50.
Hey, that's good. That's good money. That's good.
Played the womp by accident. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's get that mother to $5,000, baby.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're still there. 66% of our goal reached. Thank you to Rob
That's good.
Badagalia, Sarah Grundy, Courtney Ross.
Nice.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you all for donating. This is for a good cause.
Yep.
Doug Flutie Foundation. His son has autism.
Yes, sir.
I already did a little fundraiser. I raffled off a signed Charlie Coyle jersey like a month ago.
Oh, I seen that. That was cool.
And all that money went to the Doug Flutie Foundation. I donated it to the athletics department.
Hi, Tommy.
That's awesome.
What's up?
What's going on, pal?
And yes, we do have Tommy from the Tommy Knows Best
Yeah.
podcast.
Sports podcast. I'm just in here with the FreshPULZ guys.
Tommy
Yes,
from
indeed.
Lynn.
Tommy from Lynn.
Tommy
Yeah.
doesn't need no
Tommy,
introduction.
I heard you 3 times, I think, this week.
I did. I called in to Felger and Maz the past 2 days.
Yeah, I heard both those days. Then was you on Zone?
Nope, I called Gasper and Murray yesterday. Big Jim and Chris Gasper. And I just called.
Yesterday.
And I just called Joe Murray and Leroy Irvin. They're on the hub right now.
You tell him to come through?
I forgot to shut it out. But hey,
Tommy, come on,
but
Tommy.
I
You
did
gotta shout it out, bud.
I did say a rap to them about the Celtics.
Oh,
And I gotta say some stuff about the Celtics.
can you rap for us now?
Yes.
You
You
want to
ready?
rap for us now? All right, go
Yes.
for it.
Hey, yo, it's Tommy from Lynn. Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. Spitting in the booth with FreshPULZ over here. Come to the fundraiser for the Doug Flutie Foundation. Everyone, donate now. I'm here, too. I have autism in my autism hoodie. Hey.
That hoodie's dope.
Yeah, that is.
That hoodie is so fresh.
Yeah.
I want to
really is.
shout out my friend that gave me this hoodie. His name, he has his own business, Grizz Gear.
Dope.
My boy,
Grizz
Chad. Chad, what's up, man?
How do you spell that? Gear?
Grizz Gear.
Oh, Grizz Gear.
Like Griz and then gear.
Does he sell those hoodies? Is that a special edition for you?
He has these hoodies for sale. It's up. He has a Facebook page, and you guys go give him a follow and check out on the sweatshirts.
Tommy, is his Instagram the same as his name, Grizz Gear?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
check.
let's check
I
it
think
out.
he has a
Check him
Instagram.
out.
He should have Instagram. Everyone has Instagram nowadays.
I know, Tommy. What happened? I heard someone out there earlier today said, I DM'd you on Instagram. You didn't get back to me, and then you said, I don't use Instagram, and then he got you.
Yeah, I know, because I seen it, but I responded a couple times to the person.
Is Grizz Gear a thing?
I don't think it's a thing. No.
No.
I don't think so. It might. It's definitely a thing, but
Yeah,
just
no,
not,
but maybe just not
there.
on the gram.
We'll find it.
It's on Facebook.
There'll be a link in the description.
Yes.
We'll find.
that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
find it.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
definitely
Grizz
buying
Gear.
one of those hoodies because
yeah.
that's the freshest thing
You
that's
guys-
walked into this
What
building.
do
Yeah,
you-
yeah, it's so cool.
What do you guys think about the Celtics? Let me ask you these questions. Before
You want my answer?
yes. What do you think about them?
They're winning it this year.
They're gonna win it all. You
Yep.
know why? Best defense team in the league.
Be careful what you say now.
Ime
Because-
Udoka.
We have a Celtic. I hear through the grapevine we have a Celtics hater in the building.
Who is it?
Look, I am a Celtics hater.
Aw.
but,
Tommy, get him.
but what I will say is,
Go. Get 'em.
Who do you
I
like?
just need to see it, and I'm seeing it. For me, it was Game 3.
That was
I don't.
last night.
Yeah, I don't care what
gotta
they
make a
did
phone call. Be right
in
back.
Game 1 and Game 2. Not like that didn't matter to me in terms of determining what they were going to be because like great players need to play great on the road.
Right. So I was gonna say. So that was a home because it's a home thing.
Correct. Yeah, the Boston crowd is obviously one of the best crowds in basketball. So their home wins did nothing for me in terms of changing the way I view that team. Seeing them in Brooklyn, that changed a bit. That changed a bit. They looked great. They played great on the road, and now I won't call me a believer in terms of their championship run yet, because I think the Nets have some problems. But I'll say that they're very live. They're very live.
Why is Kyrie? Can I swear on here?
Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Why is Kyrie such a fucking bitch? giving the finger to our crowd. Telling people to suck his junk.
We won't go that far.
Why does he say that? Why?
Well,
grow up. No one doesn't like him around here. He's the most hateable person around here. Yeah, I don't like him.
I mean, I personally love him.
He tormented.
You know what I mean? I think he's a great ball player.
He tormented these young kids. He tormented Jason Tatum. He tormented Jaylen Brown. He got in their heads thinking, "Oh, I'm this and that." And listen, who the fuck are you, Kyrie? This and that.
I don't have a problem with the back and forth, the trash talk, the middle fingers. I just, those are the things that create documentaries. Like when, like those moments, like do you remember Spike Lee versus Reggie Miller?
Yep.
Like those are what creates moments. So if this Celtics team does, make a run and win a ring, like those Kyrie moments are going to be part of the Celtics documentary.
You're right.
From now.
This Celtics team is so unstoppable. No one can touch them.
They're unstoppable if they have all components.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jalen has to show up. Tatum has to show up. It can't be one or the other.
They closed this series out tomorrow. I said
Marcus always shows up.
I said best defensive player of the year.
Unbelievable. I love him.
Defensive player of the year. MVP guy for defensive player of the year, like I said. Marcus Smart changed his way of playing. He doesn't shoot the ball anymore, chucking threes like he was the past few months at the beginning of the season. Everyone, and I was included on this, saying, what the hell is the Celtics doing like in December and like a little bit in January then? I think it was like January 29th. They turned the season around. Like Marcus Smart just stopped shooting less. They're passing the ball. They're playing team basketball. This team is playing as a team. No one ain't crying. No one ain't throwing chairs like they were in the bubble a couple years ago. You remember that? When they were chucking chairs at each other, fighting with each other in the bubble. They
couldn't get it together.
They couldn't get it together. And it had to take a coach as their color. Ime Udoka.
I think he's right. I think that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a coach for their color and for their
I don't
listen.
I don't know if it's so much their color as their culture. No, you're fine. Yeah, like Brad Stevens. Like I think like a white coach could have done it, but it's not Brad Stevens.
It's not Brad Stevens. He wasn't a good NBA coach. He's a good college coach. There's a difference between the NBA coaches and college coaches.
Okay.
And
I think he's better on the college side.
Yeah, but Brad Stevens is a good GM. He took over this role, and that's a lot of sleeves up his sleeve.
Yeah.
He did a lot of good job. He brought back Al Horford. Everyone was so suspect bringing him back. And then with the trade deadline, I didn't mind trading Dennis Schroeder for Daniel Theis and Derek White. That was a good trade. We made out good in the trade. They help us out. Yeah, everyone says Derek White has his bad days and good days, but I think Derek White's a really good player. And last night, seeing Robert Williams back.
Oh, he looked great.
He looked great.
I hope he stays.
Yep, stays healthy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he goes beast mode tomorrow night. The Celtics close it out.
Yeah.
Game 4, but if not, they'll win it in Game 5 at home on Thursday night for their fans.
I love it. Love that take, buddy.
And we send Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant crying, and then everyone gonna praise Jason Tatum and say he is elite and he is top 5 in the league.
Okay, what do you think about that, certified T?
Yeah, I mean, look, I
mean, you hit it on the head for me. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard for me to disagree with anything that he said. I think. I'm a believer in like teams of destiny. So I don't want to be too harsh on the Celtics because what they're doing right now is great. But I did not think that they could make it through the road to the championship. And I think teams of destiny, some things have to go right for you. Like, it's talent obviously plays out, right? But when you look at, like, historically, just like teams who win, some things just seem to go right for them. Whether that's the Warriors team when Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving went down with injuries, or whether it's that Raptors team where it was who went down with an injury? Was it KD? Or Clay?
Yeah, Clay.
Yeah, when Clay went down with an injury. Like, some things have to go right for you.
Yeah.
So when you look ahead right now, you have a Bucks team that's without Chris Middleton, right? You have probably your weakest 1 seed
Miami Heat.
in years. Yeah, in Miami.
Everyone says Miami's a good team, but no, I'm not scared of Miami.
They're a good team.
They are a good team.
Yeah, they're okay.
We faced them in the bubble 2 years ago in the COVID year, 2020. But I don't think Miami's not capable of winning the championship, doing anything.
Yeah, they're not a 1 seed.
They're not a 1 seed. This should be the 1 seed. It should have been the Celtics because home court's very, very, very important in the NBA. Any sport, you want home court. You want the advantage. And we went, and the Chicago Bulls and the Bucks series, we're going to play the winner out of that. And looks like Milwaukee will take that. And they have some key injuries. Chris Middleton is hurt right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they could beat us. I'm not scared of the Bucks. I'm not scared of the Bucks. I'm not scared of Philly. And I'm definitely not scared of no one in the East or in the West. As of right now, here's your 2 teams that are really good. Golden State and the Celtics are your 2 teams that are good. And this could be the NBA Finals. Golden State versus the Celtics. And Celtics could beat Golden State because they already beat them twice this year. I watched all the Celtics games. They beat them out there like a couple months ago when Steph Curry got hurt. And everyone was blaming Marcus Smart. That's a big Golden State Warriors fan saying he tripped them and it should have been like a foul and he should have got fined. But no. Calm down. Keep it in your pants, Golden State Warrior fans.
So I want to stick with my pick of Golden State. I think I just think they're too good and they're too deep. What I will say is, like, in terms of destiny, right? Like, you have, like I said, the Bucks without Chris Middleton. You have a number 1 seed that's not dominant in Miami, and then you have the 76ers who have their own problems with this trade and you know, James Harden looks like he's done. So, like, from a team of destiny standpoint, it seems to all be lining up for the Celtics to get to the finals. And like I said, a lot of it is skill, and then there's some luck. And I think they have both of those things working in their favor right now.
And the Phoenix Suns are actually they're actually a 1 seed, but they're not that good of a 1 seed neither. They're just like the Bulls, where they're beatable too. They're beatable.
Correct. And they have a Devin Booker injury. And look,
Yeah,
that
Devin
man,
Booker.
he has bad hamstrings.
Yes.
So even if he comes back, there's no guarantee that the hamstring. Usually, when you get when you have like just bad hammies, it's 1 because there's something wrong with your alignment.
Mm-hmm.
He hurts both.
Yeah,
he's hurt both of them throughout his whole career. So there's something wrong
right.
there. There's something wrong there. So I agree with you on the Suns. I think that if I had to pick a finals, it would be right now probably the Celtics and Golden State. I do need to see what the Bucks look like against an elite team without Chris Middleton. Because if we remember, without Drew Holiday, that team was still pretty dominant, but they didn't have enough to get over the hump. And Drew Holiday came there to get it done. But Chris Middleton is their closer.
Right.
Yeah.
So what happens during close games, I think they're going to run through this Bulls team. But what happens when they get into close games? Has Giannis improved his jump shot and his late game situational stuff enough to make up for that loss of Chris Middleton? Because I don't think it's quarters 1 through 3 where that Chris Middleton loss affects you. I think it's quarter 4.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious to see that. If he has improved enough, then I think it becomes a dangerous series for the Celtics. I just think he's the biggest mismatch in basketball.
That's doing the gritty.
Yeah.
The gritty. I could do it. The gritty is the funny dance. I like the gritty. All these sports athletes know how to do the gritty. The gritty is the best dance around here.
It's hilarious. It's a hilarious dance.
It is. Mac Jones is doing the gritty in the Pro Bowl this year, and I loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you guys think about Mac Jones' second year? Now the draft is coming up in a couple more days, like in Thursday, like 5 days from now. What do you think the Patriots is going to do with their number one pick? Because every year they always go for a guard or a center. And they go for a guard, everyone's going to be pissed off that night.
Same song and dance type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're either going to take an offensive lineman or they're going to trade out of the first round.
Yeah.
Like it's like in Bill we trust.
Trust.
That's his recipe, right? It's like it's get a value pick or trade out of the first round. The ideal thing for them to do would be to go get another wide receiver, but it's not going to happen.
Then they just picked up
Devontae Parker.
That's a good pickup.
That was a good pickup.
If he stays healthy, and they got one more. They got Devontae Johnson from Pittsburgh. Actually, I heard a few weeks ago.
Oh, they brought in Devontae Johnson. I did not know that.
See another wide?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I just think that like wide receiver depth is going to be important for them, and
especially if we want to see get the best out of Mac, then definitely.
Yeah, and this draft is wide receiver heavy.
Yeah,
and we could get that. We could get his Alabama connection from last year. What the hell is that guy's name? He tore his ACL, and
what is this?
He's good to go.
It's like his 1-2 punch, right? That was like his go-to.
And if we get him, that's a good steal.
Yeah,
and that would be Mac's security blanket, just like Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow connection.
Yeah. Yep.
Those connections work in the NFL. You just got to get the guys their security blanket.
Right.
Yep.
And I like Hunter Henry. Why the hell did we pay so much money for Judon? No, not Judon. The other nitwit tight end, Jonnu Smith. Why did we pay so much money? And he wasn't good. He was a bust.
Well, I'll tell you why. I think it's because Bill wanted to get back to being multiple on offense. So he wanted to be able to play that cat and mouse game that he played years ago, where he would bring 2 tight ends in, sometimes 3 tight ends in, and make you adjust your defense to him so that he could then switch it up and put 5 wide out.
Right.
But you can't play a cat and mouse game anymore because you don't have that quarterback. You don't have Tom Brady anymore.
Yeah, but I think he thought that, and I think maybe it'll be this year. He got the guy who's closest to that mold in Mac Jones, where he felt he can move him along quickly enough, and we saw a lot of good things from him. But I think the issue is that you can't go multiple enough because you weren't deep enough at wide receiver, and I think in typical Bill fashion, you'll get a wide receiver in the 4th round this year, maybe 5th round, and it'll be like a value pick that ends up being sort of a specialized role. What I would guess is you end up getting one of the guys who is maybe a little undersized, but has like one specific elite skill set. Like maybe he runs a slow 40, but he's a fantastic like supreme route runner.
How about Dalvin Cook's brother is actually in the draft this year? What is he? The running back from Georgia?
Oh yeah, and you can't go wrong with a Georgia running back.
Right. No, Bill likes Georgia running backs and Alabama running backs and wide receivers. So if Bill's lucky, you go with that wide receiver that tore his ACL. I forget his name. What's his name?
I do not remember.
Yeah. But people know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
On here. So shout him out. Everyone's a football heavy guy. But let's talk about autism now, because this is an autism charity event.
This is our first annual, right? This is the first annual card show and fundraiser for autism awareness.
And I was the one that came up with a suggestion.
And I shouted that out. I made sure that the people knew that. I did an interview with Jeff from the Flipping Card Show, and he's gonna post that. I made sure that everyone knew that Tommy, close Fresh Fam, friend.
I know everyone
was the idea. He was the one that gave us this idea, and I'm affected by autism. My little brother.
And I met him.
Yep, you met Jaden.
He's a good kid.
Yeah. So a little backstory. Back in the day, BJ and I would do a lot of, we would do benefits for autism awareness, and we would
That's good.
raise money for Autism
Yes.
Speaks. But today we're actually raising money for the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation here for autism awareness, and actually I think we're up again another couple bucks here. No, well, since the last time we're still at $33.25.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
you
not
guys,
bad at
you
all.
guys made it.
That's great.
Like $11 more, almost.
Yeah, man. So it's been hell of a fundraiser today. This has been an awesome day.
So yes, so I suffer with autism. I got diagnosed at 3 years old with it, and it's a struggle. I have my days. I have my good days. Everyone that has a son or a daughter with autism or a nephew, niece, who, you know how they are. They have their good days and bad days, but autism is really mental disorder, disability.
A learning
functions.
disability, and
People just gotta respect that.
And it's good that we're raising awareness.
Yep.
Right, because it's not talked about a lot.
Nope.
There's like my little brother was diagnosed at 3.
Same age as me.
Right, same. Yep. So he wasn't verbal.
Me neither.
And and it was and he's actually adopted. So we adopted him. He was a week old. He came into our family.
That's nice.
And then his goal quickly changed to adoption. And,
Yes.
And we adopted. And then a couple years later is when we got that diagnosis. So it's like we took another family's kid in, and we didn't know that he was going to be faced with this. So we used to do a lot of stuff for Jaden's Journey. That's what we called it. For Autism Speaks. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
when they told me that you were going to be here, I was excited because you haven't been in for a little while.
No, because I've been busy with my podcast, been promoting stuff for autism, and
What was that last thing you did? You said you did
I did a raffle on my podcast page. One of my good friends, I'll shout him out, Jimmy Hardy. One of my good friends, he has jerseys, signed jerseys, and he gave me a signed Charlie Coyle Bruins jersey.
Oh, that's cool.
I raffled it off, and I wanted to donate to a charity for autism.
Yep.
And I picked the Doug Flutie Foundation, and because it's a good foundation to donate.
Yep.
It's a sports directives program too for the people with autism. That's where I sent my money to that part.
Right.
And Doug Flutie's son has autism. Doug Flutie Jr.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think just to piggyback off of what you guys said, and just to give like more of an outside perspective, is like as somebody who hasn't really dealt with family members with autism or anything like that. Like I didn't realize there was such little awareness until probably within the last decade, right? And just hearing people's stories and their journeys is so amazing. Like even we were talking earlier, and we were talking about sort of predictions, right? Like when they say, okay, well, this person is going to be nonverbal and things like that, and like then you see these massive strides that come, and like sometimes like we just get it wrong, and it's because we're still in like such the early stages of understanding. That like we're making predictions based on what we know, but as awareness grows and as obviously research and things like that grow, we're finding out more and more. So like some of those things like aren't standing true. Like people are standing up in there and they're fighting and they're saying, hey, like he or she was supposed to be nonverbal, and then we kept working at it, we kept doing this, we kept doing that, and now they're making a great life for themselves. And what I compared it to is like you hear about situations in sports, right? Like Alex Smith, like with a massive leg injury. And they say, oh, like you may not walk again, right? And then next thing you know, like a few years later, after obviously tons of struggle, like he then plays a game in the NFL.
Right. Yeah.
So like, how long have we known about broken bones and like torn ligaments and stuff like that? And we still don't get that 100% right with our predictions. So it's like we can always stand to understand more and gain more awareness. And with that comes just these amazing stories in terms of people's journeys where they overcome what they thought the odds were going to be.
Right.
They're
right.
both to pull a Chivas jersey.
Oh yeah, we got the raffle going on. Well, Tommy, I really appreciate you coming in, man. Thank
no
you
problem.
so much.
I'm gonna go back and check out the rest of the card show, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do still think you got to come in to do a couple podcasts for us. We definitely got to get a show
what?
going, brother.
You know what? We could do a little something like
Yeah.
once a week. We'll figure it
Even
out.
if like I said, man, even if you wanted to do yours under our umbrella,
I do.
That's what we're here for.
I want to do mine like in a studio because I need my own office space.
And we got characters here that'll help you. We can
we got you, Nick. We got your brother. We got Bert. We got
Certified T. We got M the dog.
yeah. We
A
got
lot of
Tony
characters
Rotten.
in this building.
Tony
A
Ryan.
lot. So
We got a crew here. And they're about to pull the Celtics
Oh yeah, let's
jersey.
go check out these
all right,
raffles.
guys.
All right.
Yeah, let's get it going. I appreciate you, Tommy.
All right,
Thank
love
you.
everyone in here. Take care, guys. We shut the door for you.
Wow, wow, wow. Guys, thank you for staying on with us. It has been a hell of a day. As you can see over here, we have raised so far, as of right now, we have $3,351.75 going to the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism Awareness. This has been a great show, really heartwarming, real moving. We just did our raffles. One of our vendors' mom, Bella, just won a night away at a new hotel. So that was really cool to see. She was all excited. She said she hasn't been away in like 10 years. So she's going to get a nice night out. I made a couple purchases actually by her. I mean, I bought stuff from her daughter. We went over them earlier. It was kind of cool. Jay Cards is in the building with me to close out the show. Maybe Certified T's coming in? No, he's going out back. Yeah, guys, if you have any last-minute donations, let's throw them in there. Hit the link in our bio. Go to the link tree. Go to that Autism Awareness Card Show Chicklet right up the top. And make that donation. Hey, did you hear that guy Jason?
No.
Dude we were talking to right here for a little while?
Yeah.
That's Jason.
Yeah.
The Jason.
From YouTube.
The
Nice.
dude who's always on our Trade Night podcast.
Always listening.
Yeah, he loves the show, he said.
Eh?
He said we do really good. He said we're going to blow up. He says me in particular is the best one, but everyone else has
That's the only thing you heard.
That's it, pretty much the only thing I actually heard. Actually, that's the only thing he said. False Alias is the best one out of the bunch. He gets it done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What did you do today?
Nothing crazy. I got rid of some stuff that I didn't want, and I brought in a couple things.
That's
just
cool.
two smaller deals.
Oh, you know,
Nothing wild.
I'm gonna buy this ticket for $50. I'm gonna buy this. So, guy came in looking. Actually, Jeff. It was Jeff from the flipping. Bowman. What's his? I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. Bowman. It's coming to me. Hold on, I'm finding it. Bowman 1951. He came in. He was the one we interviewed second half. He brought this card in looking to sell it, looking to make some money for today. This will go. I guess the price of this will go to
the benefit.
The benefit. So
okay.
Let me see what I got here.
What's it worth? What did he say it's worth?
Well, he's so it's worth it. It's starting bid at $50. That's where we're at.
Oh, so it's starting bid at $50, but you were just gonna.
Nobody bid it. Nobody bid it. I'm gonna throw the $50 and get my fucking.
Hold on.
Get my card here. It's a 2002. What is it?
Playoff contenders.
Yep.
Season ticket.
2002. It's not a rookie, right? Obviously not.
No.
Third year. What was his rookie year? 2000?
Yeah, 99, I think.
Oh. It's a beautiful card. I mean, it's in great shape. And, he brought it in to try to raise some money for, to go towards the benefit.
Last sold was $50.
$50. Raw?
Raw.
What do you think? Worth it? Yeah, definitely.
Put it towards the Benny.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
The Benny and the Jets.
Corners are a little dinged up, but otherwise, not too bad.
Peace out, guys.
Later,
I love
buddy.
you all.
Later,
See you, bud.
Thanks for
Good
coming.
job today.
Nice job. See you Tuesday?
Made a couple trades.
Tuesday?
Possibly. Strong, but not guaranteed.
All right. I like strong better.
He just
Shut that door.
whiffed his cigarette. right in my face.
Oh yeah, you got Maddie Siggy breath in the face. Yeah. Well,
What's our number at?
Yeah, let's check it. Let's check it. Last time I checked, it was at like 33, and it looks like we're around the same. 33.51.
Okay.
67% there, ladies and gentlemen.
So with all the cash, we still got to count.
Well, that's just the thing. We raised a lot of money at the door, for one. Yep. And I think we still have a couple of table donations that we need to account for. So I would say we were pretty
Are we going
close.
out to Hibachi after this?
Nah, I had hibachi yesterday. I'm
no
pretty
hibachi
sure
today.
we made our quota. I'm pretty sure we're 100% there, folks. We will do a TikTok or a YouTube video with final total, I guess. The final total of how much we've raised for the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism Awareness. But guys, I'm False Alias.
I'm J Cards.
And this has been one hell of a freaking day here at FRESHPULLZ Sports Cards and Memorabilia. We want to thank you all for joining us. And we'll see you Tuesday night, y'all.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
I'm going to end every trade night like with that now. Stay fresh.